In the heart of the Indian Ocean lies the island of Mauritius. Located in Port Louis, the capital city stands the Aapravasi Ghat, World Heritage Site. Remembering the 15th anniversary of the inscription of the Aapravasi Ghat World Heritage Site and its significance, 2006-2021.
L'arrivée de ces immigrants-là, il marque un tournant décisif dans l'histoire de nos pays. En termes de population, en termes de contribution dans l'économie, et aussi bien sûr dans la politique qui vient évoluer au fil des années. 136 braves pionniers qui débarquaient depuis dans le bateau Atlas le 2 novembre 1834, qui précèdent par environ un demi-million d'immigrants, pour qui nous tient l'île qui est un endroit que nous décidons pour bâtir notre avenir et l'avenir de nos enfants. C'est comme ça qu'en 2001, le gouvernement de Retrospective prend la décision pour décréter le 2 novembre un jour de congé public. Nous n'sommes pas capables d'oublier notre contribution pour ce qui Maurice était aujourd'hui. C'est dans plusieurs salles de Manzil, de Caraïbes. Et ce mouvement massif de travailleurs engagés vers la colonie britannique tient Aapravasi Ghat comme une plaque tournante. C'est comme ça qu'Aapravasi Ghat, longtemps s'appelle ça Ghat. Et nous y proclamons comme un monument national en avril 1987. Ça fait partie déjà du patrimoine national.
I remember also on that day being extremely thankful for all those people who had been involved in the preparation of the nomination dossier that we had just submitted. And during the whole inscription process started around 2002 when the Aapravasi Ghat Trust Fund was created, and the former Prime Minister Sir Anirudh Jagnnath went to UNESCO, met with the UNESCO Director General and asked for his assistance for the Aapravasi Ghat to be inscribed on the World Heritage List. After that meeting, the Aapravasi Ghat Trust Fund assembled a huge team of young Mauritians who had just graduated from the University of Mauritius, consultants from ICOMOS India, our National Heritage Fund, ministry officials, politicians, a whole team of people started working on the World Heritage dossier. We assembled a multidisciplinary team, archaeologists, historians, we had research assistants, anthropologists, conservation engineers, and we gave ourselves 2 years to prepare a World Heritage dossier. As former chairperson of the Aapravasi Ghat Trust Fund, I remember very clearly the day when the Aapravasi Ghat became a World Heritage Site. We were sitting as part of the Mauritian delegation in Lithuania at the World Heritage Committee, and there were huge screens in the room and everybody could see the Mauritian delegation. We were extremely tense and emotional. There were tears running down our faces. And this was the first time that Mauritius was presenting a dossier to UNESCO for World Heritage status. So our anxiety and our emotion was very understandable. When the decision came down and they announced that the Aapravasi Ghat was a World Heritage Site, the whole room burst out in applause. Finally, this tiny island, this tiny country, had a World Heritage Site. We did not only stop at the Aapravasi Ghat as a heritage site. The HDF has also gone on to list other very important sites related to indenture within Mauritius.
The Aapravasi Ghat World Heritage Site represents a powerful symbol of our history, a surviving manifestation of the indentured labor system which emerged between the 19th and early 20th centuries and evolving as the beginning of a new world economic order. In 1834, the British government selected the island of Mauritius to be the first site for which it called the Great Experiment in the use of free labor to replace slaves. Mauritius welcomed the largest contingent of indentured immigrants from India. Between 1834 and 1920, almost 500,000 indentured laborers arrived from India at the Aapravasi Ghat to work in the sugar plantations of Mauritius or to be transferred to Reunion Island, Australia, Southern and Eastern Africa or the Caribbean. Some went back and others stayed to make Mauritius their home, and through all odds helped shape this country into a modern, successful and prosperous nation. 15 years of inscription at the World Heritage Site must serve as a call for prospective assessment of what has been achieved till now in terms of preservation of the site, but also what has to be done for further promotion of the heritage values attached to the site. Today, it is important not to reduce our mission to the physical site, but to use the Aapravasi Ghat as a medium to bond history with the younger generation. The buffer zone of the Aapravasi Ghat is one of the busiest and focal spots in the capital and will be subject to changes with the implementation of key projects in the Immigration Square urban terminal. Though economic and infrastructural growth and development is important, we need to ensure that the cultural and heritage value of the buffer zone is preserved and maintained. To this end, prior to the implementation of any work within this area, and as recommended by the UNESCO, presently a heritage impact assessment and a visual impact assessment is being carried out by a heritage consultant. This will ensure that there is an infrastructural harmony with the World Heritage Site, and with the setting up of the National Committee by the government, which will be chaired by myself, and the holding of this interministerial committee on the Indentured Labour Route project, we are now climbing another step and demonstrating our firm commitment to meet the objective set for this project, that is, to bring together all countries having experienced the migration of indentured and other forms of contract labour.